This is Red Carpet Flies, news on the fly, bringing you daily unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for December 2nd. Cardi B excited about her new role as part of the Playboy empire. Congratulations is in order for Cardi B. Cardi B has become the first ever creative director in residence of the iconic Playboy brand. According to Rolling Out, she announced the news on Instagram stating, introducing the first ever creative director in residence at the legendary Playboy. It's me! Joining the Playboy family is a dream, and I know y'all are going to love what we put together. According to a press release obtained by People magazine, Cardi will provide artistic direction across co-branded fashion and sexual wellness merchandise collections, digital editorial, experiential activations, and more. In addition, Cardi B will serve as the founding creative director and founding member of Playboy's upcoming creator-led platform Centerfold. According to People, Centerfold is expected to launch this month and will be Playboy's social content platform that will offer creators tools to directly interact with fans. It looks like Playboy is hopping on that fans-only train. I don't think anyone could have predicted how lucrative fans-only would be as a platform. So, does anyone know what experiential activations are? I don't either. As I was reading this article, I understood everything that Cardi will be collaborating on except for this. So I did a little Googling, and according to eventmarketer.com, experiential activations is a term of art used by brand marketers that often conflates with brand experience or even event marketing. So to clarify, experiential activations are usually customer-facing and inherently promotional branded experiences. So an example of this, according to eventmarketer.com, would be a pop-up shop because it's a unique brand experience. Another example of this is like the Airbnb Fresh Prince of Bel-Air promotion that happened earlier this year, where they were offering guests a 2-night stay in the iconic sitcom mansion. Lastly, at South by Southwest in 2017, HBO created a mega escape room combining 3 separate rooms into one huge mystery. Each room was a recreated set of a popular HBO show. The 3 shows were Veep, Silicon Valley, and of course Game of Thrones. Let me find out Cardi B is hosting a pop-up Playboy sex shop. Cardi B stays winning, and this job sounds like a lot of fun. Her Fashion Nova deal has been very successful, and she kind of kicked in the door for celebrities being brand ambassadors for those fast fashion brands. So I think Cardi is a good fit for the Playboy brand. She seems kind of freaky, so I'm sure whatever she creates or puts out, people are going to like. So congratulations to Cardi. Emmett Till docuseries Let the World See premieres in January. ABC will add historical context to its upcoming limited series Women of the Movement with the companion docuseries Let the World See. In an article by The Rude premiering Thursday, January 6th at 10:01 p.m., Let the World See is a fresh and deep examination of Mamie Till Mobley's fight to bring her son's body back home to Chicago and her pivotal yet heartbreaking decision to have an open casket funeral for the public to see, which ultimately served as a turning point for the civil rights movement. Let the World See is executive produced by Sean Carter, Will Smith, and Aaron Kaplan, with an original soundtrack from Grammy-nominated producer Salaam Remi. It's a 3-part series, and it will air after each episode of Women in the Movement. It features interviews with Emmett Till's cousin, Reverend Wheeler Parker, who was a witness to the abduction, Miss Olie Gordon, and Amos Smith, and Miss Thelma Wright, also Miss Mamie Till Mobley's cousin. The story of Emmett Till is a story that is very apropos for today, especially with the murders of George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. This is not a pleasant story, as Emmett Till's cousin, Reverend Wheeler Parker Jr. states in the article, but it needs to be told. As I mentioned in my previous podcast, I think we need to talk about these topics and share these stories so that we can relate, understand, and have compassion for the loss of life on a human level. I'm really glad that these stories are being told. Chanel icon Karl Lagerfeld's estate treasures to hit Sotheby's auction. According to the New York Post, special pieces from Karl Lagerfeld's estate in Monaco, Paris, and Cologne are set to go up for auction for the first time since his death. The auction in Monaco is set for December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The auction in Paris will be held on December 14th and 15th, and the auction in Cologne will be held on March 22nd. Sotheby's is paying tribute to this genius of a designer with the sale of over 1,000 lots of his residence in France and Monaco, presenting an anthology of his personal taste but also of his life and career, stated the Sotheby's website. Divided between Monaco, Paris, and Cologne, the sales are in his image, multiple and surprising, tell the story of the courtier, the collector, the decorator, and the photographer. Karl Lagerfeld was the creative director of the iconic Chanel brand for 3 decades, and he passed away in 2019 from complications of pancreatic cancer. I recently watched the Vogue magazine tour of the visionary creator's Parisian house, which is just one of his 5 properties that he owned. The house is beautiful and he has an enormous amount of books. It's like the shelves are overflowing with books, but not in a bad or messy way, but books take up every available space on his shelves. I don't know why this surprised me, but it did. Everything is neat and put together, and the thing that I picked up on in all his decor is that everything had clean finished lines. Everything looked classic and expensive and not fussy. And while there are splashes of color throughout the house, it all seamlessly works together. He also has a drawing room or a sketch room. It could have been his office, but his dear friend, Lady Amanda Harlich, who was giving the tour, explains that he would incessantly sketch designs at all times of the day or night. A Terrazzani chandelier that is featured in the video will be up for auction. Art pieces of Lagerfeld's collection will be auctioned, as well as the Bruno Pal couch. Periel Matas, Sotheby's senior director and head of sales, expects that the items in the auction will range from $11 for Karl's very own dishes of his beloved cat to $445,000 for his Rolls Royce. All the proceeds from the auction will go to his estate. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for December 2nd. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.